It's the Joe Padula Show, Clarksville's conversation.
Absolutely. Tennessee Highway Patrol towing more cars during this week of winter weather than any other month of the year. And a private company, tow truck drivers, slammed during this winter weather. Quote, the phones ring every second of the day. So what's our solution here in Clarksville? Well, we're fortunate enough to have this crew, if you will, called the Clarksville Jeep Crew. And they've been stepping up and helping out motorists that have been stranded and also healthcare workers to boot. I think it's pretty cool. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's get to the bottom of their story. Give it up for our friends with the Clarksville Jeep Crew. Good to have you here today.
Glad to be here.
Man, when did it all start?
October 2019.
Yeah, about that time.
Yeah, around then. Yeah.
So 2019, October,
Yeah.
the Clarksville Jeep Crew. And what was it formed for? Was it just like a bunch of Jeep people coming together?
So we just kind of, we'd have events and stuff. We were all parts of different Jeep crews, and there wasn't really anything in Clarksville. A lot of the events weren't in Clarksville. And so I was trying to keep more things going on in Clarksville, but not a lot of people were showing up. But the more we met people who lived here, who had Jeeps, the more we started, we were like, well, we need something here.
Yeah.
Just for Clarksville. We're bigger than some of the other places that have Jeep crews, so why can't we start one? And so we got to talking with Kenneth, and he was like, well, I have this off-road group that I've had for a while, just me and a couple of my buddies.
Who's Kenneth?
Kenneth is, he's one of the admins.
Okay.
So he's kind of the founder, if you'd say, of Clarksville Jeep
Right.
Crew. He kind of had that group on Facebook. It wasn't real active, but we all met up at what we call a Jeeparita. Go and support
Jeeparita.
so support local businesses and eat there. Bring a bunch of people.
Drink margaritas?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's the way that it started out with, is going to the Mexican restaurants and start doing all that.
Yeah.
Now, would you guys get crap for just bringing all these tons of Jeeps to these places? Or were they like, bring your money, bring it, spend?
You're going to have your critics and stuff,
Yeah.
but the businesses loved it.
Of course.
Yes.
Especially small businesses. They're dead on a Friday night.
Right.
And so we picked some of the spots that are just not.
To have your Jeeparitas.
Exactly, yeah. It's got to
like
have
it.
a big parking lot, though, because we got a lot of people. So.
When did you guys decide to go a little philanthropic and start helping people?
Well, we started with, there were some fire victims out in Dixon a couple years ago.
Yeah.
And that was probably our first, community outreach kind of thing. And we all, have a passion for Clarksville in general.
What happened in
So-
Dixon? What fire incident?
It was a family fire.
Family.
Just
Yeah.
their
The house caught on fire
burned
and lost
down,
everything.
Lost everything.
And so what'd you guys end up doing to
We
help
just
that family?
reached out. We had people that had Jeeps that were in Clarksville Jeep Crew.
Yeah.
After we had started it, we had 200 people or something.
Yeah, we asked for donations, see if anybody had extra stuff just lying around that they can donate to the family, and we loaded up our Jeeps and went down there and donated everything to them.
And now, recently, this week, some of your donations was time, effort, and actually getting stranded cars out of their locations.
Yeah,
What's
and
some
that just kind of
Yeah, how did that
exploded.
come about?
Like literally, one of our members commented on Facebook and was like, "All right, grab your winches, let's go," and that was it.
Wenches.
It is just-
I used to date those. A lot of them. Too many of them.
Yeah,
But-
the other kind of
Yeah.
but yeah.
Friggin' wenches. So, all right.
So everybody just grabbed their tow ropes.
So this
and
wasn't even like a planned thing.
no, and
Just
it,
boom, spare of a moment. Let's go help people.
Everybody jumped in. It was amazing to watch it. Just so many people jumped in. Every single member was like willing to do this, willing to do that. We played on each other's strengths, and it came to this big organized ordeal. And how many people did we help? I think you ran the numbers on.
Recoveries, we don't actually have a full number.
How many do you
for
think?
Recoveries, we're guessing in the high 200s.
Damn.
I'd say at least 250.
Yeah.
Like,
How were people contacting you guys, and how did they know to contact you guys?
So Kenneth actually released his phone number to he had talked to a couple hospital administrators and such and organized the nurse ride. So we had two different like big things going on.
Yeah,
So
we had
you had recovery
and transport.
And transport.
Okay.
Yeah. So we had two. So the transport that was more scheduled. So
Did you guys have your Jeep doors on or off?
on?
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna drive
I
around
did
with
see
those
somebody.
on.
So
I
jealous
saw
of you
somebody
people in the
without
summer.
a top though. I don't know where
my
that
God,
was
don't
from,
do
but- But I don't think their transport was real happy about not having a top on it. But
So you guys
That
had
was
the
somewhere.
transportation going, and
Yeah.
who are you taking to and from work, or what else?
essential workers, emergency response personnel. So
Yeah, it's
mainly
mostly
nurses,
the
but
healthcare workers.
I think we had a few officers that requested rides.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And we had to limit it. We had to limit it to people that needed to be at work. So we kind of narrowed it down to just essential personnel. But
How
we
much
had
were
a
you
whole
charging?
Nothing.
Nothing.
No,
What do
no.
you mean nothing? Come on.
charge.
What about gas?
Nope.
I mean,
What about-
we had members. I know Dave probably filled up his Jeep 6 different times, and he doesn't ask for a penny. Not a one of it. It's just have that giving spirit. Give back to your community. If you can do something nice for somebody, do it.
How can people make donations?
We don't want to take donations.
No, we got. I'll tell you what. I'll take the donations, okay? And we'll filter it into you guys for the gas fund.
All right.
We got to figure that out, because I mean, if stuff like this continues to happen, we need to have you out there. You know what I mean? And if you guys end up going broke, yeah, we can't have that.
Yes.
All right, let's talk about the wrecks.
Yeah.
Okay. Some of them could have been avoided, I'm sure, right?
Not being out on the road, yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah. Stay home.
What's some of the bad situations you saw out there?
We did have a few people that were upset. There was at one point threats of gunfire at a couple of our members that were helping with a recovery.
Wait,
So
what do you
that
mean
was-
gunfire?
They weren't happy with the Jeep crew blocking the road, and they were threatening them with their gun because they wouldn't get out of the way. And we're like, dude, we're trying to like.
Yeah.
And where was this at?
I don't even know where it was.
I think it was a Tiny Town area. I believe
Yeah,
that's where it
yeah.
was.
Did you see Tiny Town the first night?
Yeah.
Yes.
That was
Skating
bad.
rink.
Yes.
A skating rink. It was.
And
That was awful.
how come you guys are able to move about the roads with I don't want to say ease, but with less problems than some of these other vehicles?
Well, the weight's evenly distributed in a Jeep, so
They
you
had a
put
girl
in
like that,
four-wheel
too.
drive. You know.
Right.
Yeah.
And then on top of it, you're when you're rescuing. What was the worst situation? I guess is the question. So far this week, anyway.
I mean, that major accident on Tiny
Tiny
Town.
Town
Yeah,
Hill,
that was
yeah.
it. But I
there
mean,
was a big. Was it head on or was it just?
I think it was close to head on.
Yeah.
I'm not sure
It was,
exactly
it was a pretty
the
bad
details.
wreck, and I know. Was there an injury with?
That
I don't
I'm-
even remember.
that I'm not
Honestly,
sure.
we're running on like 4 hours of sleep all week because our phones just keep ringing. But
Yeah, but I mean, the crew that was out there helping with the recovery, I mean, they coordinated with Clarksville PD the whole entire time.
yeah.
So
Yeah, so they assisted PD, and PD was very thankful to not be getting, their non-emergency phone calls about,
So
hey,
these
my car's stuck.
these officials are cool with you doing all this stuff.
Oh yeah, we've gotten endless thanks from them, and they even blocked a few of the areas that they were recovering vehicles from, and they were very grateful for us. So it was a very cool thing.
Where's this at?
That might
Take
have
a look
been
at the
Tiny
video,
Town.
by the way. Yeah, look at that.
It might have been Tiny Town.
yeah, I think that was the major
I don't know.
one.
There was some on Boot Hill too. That may be.
Boot Hill was tough.
Yeah.
Boot Hill's always tough. Oh, this is you guys getting the workers,
Yeah,
the medical workers.
We had a handful of people that did nurse transport. A good group of folks that were doing just recoveries.
This doesn't look like a Jeep.
I don't
The
know
inside
what
of a
that
Jeep.
was.
This one picture.
We did have somebody in what, a Dodge or something.
Yeah, we
that he
had
was
some that
just
were out
adamant
on
to help,
trucks.
so
So
come on.
Trucks. Yeah, more images and.
Well, as a member of first responders, I do want to say thank you guys for doing that for all the first responders, because that's because we have heard that a lot of our workers have had hard times getting to work.
Yeah.
And being essential workers, we need to be there.
Well, and
so
healthcare workers, this
Healthcare,
past
especially-
year, I mean,
especially,
dealing
yes.
with COVID and changing all the ways they do things. I mean, it's been rough on them. So if we can give back by giving them a ride to work and relieving them, them be able to be the relief for their next nurse. Then,
What about this image of at the gas station? What's going on here?
Isn't this off of Rossview Road?
I don't know.
But
all I know is it looks like a Shells.
See this car's no good for
We
the
pulled
ice.
all these pictures from a lot of our members that they shared.
Look how deep
of
the
course,
snow is too.
Well, we went and had fun too. So.
Oh yeah, what are you guys doing here? What is all this?
Well, we had a few, and there's probably a few pictures in there of them climbing up on the little snow mounds.
Oh, I love
parking
it.
lots and stuff.
Yeah, Jeeps
A
are
few
fun,
donuts,
huh?
You know,
Yeah,
a few
they-
donuts. Donuts are fun.
Like you guys are giving people rides to like Central. Have you ever had anybody you had to take all the way to Nashville?
Yeah, we had one that
There's-
requested to Nashville.
There's a couple in Kentucky as well that
Yeah,
we took
Hopkinsville,
as well.
I gotcha.
Oak Grove,
Dover areas. So
Yeah, Dover was a little hard to get to.
yeah, that
'cause
bridge
they-
that's over there.
bridge is
Damn.
really
Oh, yeah.
shut down. So.
But
Why Jeeps? What isn't there a better car for snow?
I don't think so.
Cadillacs? No.
No.
yeah.
Snowmobile.
What was that?
Snowmobile.
Four
Snowmobile.
flats on a Cadillac.
If you got if just have it on your phone. If you need to contact the Clarksville Jeep Crew, it's clarksvillejeepcrew@gmail.com. Send them an email. How quick are you guys usually to respond?
Email, we're not so good with.
Yeah,
I mean,
what's the best way to respond?
Urgent matters. You know, we've kind of shut down since the roads have cleared up. We've
Yeah.
kind of shut down doing the transports and stuff. Pretty much our members are keeping an eye on different social media sites and stuff. And if they see somebody, hey, I can't get
Yeah.
out of my driveway or whatever, they just, hey, they send a screenshot to an admin and we just see if we can get somebody dispatched out there.
Yeah, hey, request more information. Send them that email. They'll get back to you, all right? clarksvillejeepcrew@gmail.com. Yeah. Other Roy, you guys freaking rock. You guys are rock stars. That's what's
We're
up.
tired.
I bet.
Yeah, I mean, just on our transport side alone, we had over 300 scheduled,
It's crazy.
and we transported, like, I think around 270.
Wow.
And that's just to and from work.
Right.
Yeah.
That's great.
And that's not including just the, hey, we're stranded on the
Yeah,
side of the road.
yeah,
come
that's
get
not
us.
the
You know,
recoveries.
that
Those are
doesn't
all the
include that
scheduled
at all,
stuff.
So
You guys do plowing?
I don't know. Did we do? I don't think
No.
we did any plowing.
Could have made a
I
killing
think
this
there
week.
I think there was somebody who actually helped out with shoveling a driveway.
yeah.
I think
saw
they're
that.
not allowed to have the on the front of their.
No?
I don't think they're allowed to have
Yeah,
that.
well, I saw a truck with that earlier, and I
Yeah.
was like, I need to get that.
Yeah.
But you know, it snows here every 5 years? or
5 years,
something.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
I'm like,
right.
it's not a real good investment. I'd
Yeah.
rather get
It's a
like,
It's
very
just sitting.
expensive
It just
one.
makes it look weird now.
yeah.
You can't have those?
I mean, I don't know. I think they're supposed to be like you're supposed to have something like either like paid or something like some kind of like
Some
form
kind of
filled out, like a
licensing or
license
whatever.
to
Yeah.
even have a plow on the front of your hood
Right.
or your car, to use. So,
Unreal. Unreal.
Yeah, I'd rather put that money into like Swaylock or something.
Yes, it goes into the Jeep.
That's
not-
right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not the
yeah.
plow.
Put that in the Jeep. Yes.
Well, Roy, Heather, thank you guys so much.
You're welcome. Thank you.
We got more to talk about. We'll get into that in a little bit. The Jeep Crew. Clarksville. What about people that want to join?
Gotta have a Jeep.
Damn it.
Gotta have a Jeep.
Yes.
We got lots of requests, and people kind of gave us some flack about it.
I hope my
but
girlfriend's listening. Jeep.
gotta
You
get a
know you
Jeep.
want a Jeep.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter on the Jeep.
Doesn't
just
matter what type
a
of Jeep.
Jeep.
It's gotta have
As
that
long
logo
as
on
it's-
it.
Yeah, even a Jeep Cherokee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got
Really?
plenty
We
of
got
Cherokees,
Cherokees.
Liberties.
Do you have any
Everything.
Wagoneers? I love those Wagoneers with the wooden panels on the side.
I don't think we.
One.
Do we?
I think we have one.
I don't know. We
Somebody
got so
posted a
many
picture of
new
an
members now that I don't even know.
Yeah,
what
we got
we're
we're,
driving
we're at
anymore.
like 1,200 members. You know, we started this like a group of like 10 people that were like,
Yes.
oh yeah, we're in, let's go trailing, and then
Yeah,
it's
it's just all the events that we started hosting that it just brought more and more people.
What if someone puts like a Jeep logo on like a Geo Metro? Do you know what I mean?
Not gonna
we're
work.
gonna laugh at you first, and then we'll deny it. But we do have our Facebook page. You do have to fill out the questions. If you don't fill out the questions, we're gonna deny you.
You guys got to.
fill
You
out the
got to.
questions.
Here's the thing, and definitely, and this is just a recommendation. Create a Facebook page to go along with your group,
Yeah.
so people could, reach out, create donations,
Yeah.
the whole bit. Yeah, create that actual page itself,
Yeah.
where people can click like and make a donation.
Yeah, we've thought about that. Right now we have 6 admins, and
It's the time to do it.
so maintaining 1,200 members right now is a full-time job, especially with stuff like this. So
yeah,
we might do.
We want to wait until after
Yeah,
all
we
this
want
settles down.
after this
everything
is
to
all done,
settle.
yep,
It's been
regroup.
pretty exhausting.
Create that Instagram account, the
Yep,
whole
we
bit.
got Instagram.
Good
We got
deal, and
Instagram.
tie it all together, and boom,
Instagram's wide open. Y'all can follow us on Instagram,
Yes.
no
Yeah.
problem. So.
wide open. I was going to make a girl comment, but I withheld. Yeah, you guys do a lot of good things. You know, cool stuff. Cool stuff. Appreciate you guys.
It's the Joe Padula Show. Bada bing. Clarksville's conversation.